In this short video, I'm going to show you how to get set up on Carousel Platinum with MIS integration when using it for the first time. If your Carousel Platinum subscription does not have MIS integration, this isn't the video for you, and you should head back to the relevant section for Carousel Platinum without MIS integration. But if you do have MIS integration, this is what you need to do to get set up. First of all, you need to access the admin settings available in the My Account page in the drop-down menu under your name on the dashboard. Once in My Account, you will see the normal My Account information, but you will also see three new tabs: Subjects, Users, and Students. There is a small amount of configuration to be done, and it is important that you follow these steps in the right order. So first of all, we head to Subjects. In Subjects, you see two lists. On the left, Carousel Subject, and on the right, Linked MIS Subject. Now you'll see that some of the information here is already pre-filled. Don't worry about that. When you come to it for the first time, these will be blank. But what you need to do first of all then is activate subjects that you want live in Carousel. Activating a subject does two things. It makes the question banks for that subject available in the community. If a subject is not activated, they get filtered out. And secondly, it tells Carousel which subjects' class lists to pull through from your MIS. So let's take an example. We are going to activate the subject English. As you can see, it automatically pops into alphabetical order. And now that English is present in this list, English question banks will be available in the community. The second thing we need to do, however, is to link it or map it to the MIS subject. Now by that we mean what the relevant classes are called in your MIS, Sims, Bromcom, Arbor, or whatever the case may be. So let's have a look at this drop-down menu. Once we opened it, this tells us what subjects are listed within your school's MIS. And there may be all sorts of weird and wonderful subjects here, and one subject may come in multiple different guises, so that's why we need to tell Carousel what it is it's looking for. So in this case, English is going to map or link directly to English, but also actually I want English literature classes to come under English in Carousel. So I'm going to pick English literature. And let's just say for argument's sake that in this case extended project is something I want to link English classes to as well. As you can see, I've now linked them all to English, so all the classes for English, English literature and extended project will now appear in Carousel under the rubric English. The next thing we need to do is head to the Users tab. Now once the User tab loads up, the user table will contain all the teachers that you indicated to us who already had accounts on Carousel and you wanted included in your Carousel Platinum subscription. However, it's likely that there are going to be other colleagues within the department who do not yet have Carousel accounts and you want to add them. What you need to do is go to the Add User button. Once this modal opens up, you will see a button here which brings up a drop-down menu with all the email addresses for the teachers of the subjects that you have already activated. So let's say we want to add Mr. Dalo. Oh, Miss Dalo, my mistake. Sorry, Donna. Having selected her email address, the other information comes pre-filled. You can set a role. Let's just make Ms. Dalo a teacher, and you can also set a permission, which is user or admin. Once you have set the permission, you simply press add user, and if we scroll down, it's in alphabetical order. We can see that Donna Dalo has now been added to our users table. However, as you can see here, she has not yet been invited. This is a very important step. Adding a user to the table does that. It just adds them to the table. It does not add them to Carousel. For the user to be able to create their own Carousel account within Carousel Platinum, they have to A, be invited, and B, accept their invitation. You can invite an individual by clicking on the meatballs menu and simply clicking on invite. Alternatively, if you wish to invite a few teachers at a time, you can click on the tick boxes on the left, scroll up to the top and click invite selected. The add user button is used if you only have a few teachers to add to the table. However, if you have a whole school Carousel Platinum subscription, you don't want to have to add every teacher individually. So there is a button here which says add all teachers, and as it implies, it will add all the teachers in your school's MIS to the table. And once you've added them to the table, you then can, of course, invite them all. But I do want to emphasize, unless you have invited the teacher, they will not have set up a Carousel Platinum account. The last tab here is the Students tab. Now this is where the class lists live and can be inspected. However, with MIS integration, you can't make any changes. These buttons here along the top are greyed out. Any changes need to be made within the MIS itself, but you can use this table to inspect classes and view the information that is associated with them.